Hi, I'm Lindsay from Visions Incorporated. This is a chair yoga practice designed to step into your wholeness. Today we'll be using a sturdy chair, making sure we have room to move and breathe. Now, if you're brand new to yoga or maybe a little nervous, don't worry, you are in the right place. I've got you. Let's begin. As we settle into our seat on the chair, bring the feet to the floor. Let's place our hands to our lap, close the eyes, and begin to notice the breath. As we notice our breath, we can observe that it starts to grow, adding an extra sip of air in, exhaling to fully release before we begin again. Observing the transformation that we're creating right here with our breath, while also noticing that we are still the same person. Let's set the intention. I am transformed and I am still me. Exhale, we'll lower the head down, chin to chest. With an inhale, take a full neck roll all the way around. Bringing our chin back to the chest, completing that circle. We'll try it again. Inhaling around. Exhaling to come down. Let's try that 2 more times, just like that. As our chin meets the chest, let's pause. And we'll switch directions, circling to the left and around. Moving at the measure, at the pace that feels good and makes sense to you. Even things out side to side. And then we'll lift our head back up to center. Breathe in, breathe it out. Inhale, let's bring our hands together at our heart, eyes closed, noticing the connection of our feet on the ground, our hands as they touch, our bottom in the chair. Landing here, arriving in our bodies with both breath and awareness. Inhale. Let's reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, lower the hands down either just to the tops of the legs, or if you feel stable, we can drop the hands in front of the legs down towards our ankles. Our head will be heavy. One vertebrae at a time. Let's roll ourselves up to a seat, placing the hands to the lap, the head lifting up last. Breathing out. Find another steady breath in. And a full exhale out. Good. Inhale, let's flutter those eyes open. And then exhale, take your left hand. We're going to lift the left hand, identify the left thumb and ring finger. Okay, so first, that left thumb will come over the left nostril, breathing in on the right side. So the breath comes up and in through the right nostril. Then as we hold the breath in, we're going to switch, covering our right nostril with the left ring finger. If it's too hard to move those fingers, you can also just use one index finger at a time to release one nostril at a time. Just make sure you don't close them both, or else it's going to be really hard to breathe. So this is an alternate nostril breathing exercise. Okay, so the idea is that we're going to breathe in on one side, hold the breath as we switch which nostril is covered so that we can breathe out on the opposite side. We'll keep that side uncovered, breathing back in, and then again switching the fingers. So we always are switching our fingers as we hold the breath in. So let's begin together again with that left thumb and ring finger, or finding the variation. Covering the left nostril with the thumb, breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Switch those fingers, exhale out, 2, 3, 4. Hold here. Breathe in on the left side, in, 2, 3, 4. Switch the fingers, exhale out on the right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Breathe in on the right, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that breath, switch the fingers, exhale on the left for 4, 3, 2, 1. One last time, inhale on the left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch those fingers, exhale out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release both hands, drop the palms, take a breath. Good. As we breathe in through both sides, we honor both the shadow and the light, finding that integration. Breathe in and extend the right leg out long in front of you. Lift the toes, drawing them back towards the face. Inhale. Exhale, point the toes, pressing them down. Let's try that again. Inhale, lift the toes up. And exhale, push down. One more time. Inhale, lift that leg up. And exhale, push down. Keeping our right foot pointed. See if you can lift the leg. Then we're going to flex our foot almost like we're pushing our foot into the wall. We'll draw the right hip back. Feel that leg plug into the hip socket. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the knee, or lower the foot, bending the knee. Breathe in. Sigh it out, hands to the lap. Now the left side. We'll extend our left leg out, heel down, toes lift up. Exhale, push the left toes down. Inhale, lift those toes up. Exhale, push down. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push down. Keep the toes pointed as we lift that left leg up in line with the hip. Then we'll flex the foot, pull the leg back into the left hip socket, almost like we're plugging something into the wall. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the knee, lower the left foot down. Hands return to the lap. Inhale. Exhale it out. Good. Once again, full breath in and out. Let's slide our hands back onto the hips. We'll try a single leg extension, one at a time. Remember, we want to keep our leg connected to the hip, so we don't have to extend that foot too far forward. Instead, think about drawing the leg back into the hip socket. Lifting that right leg, inhale up, exhale down, then the left, inhale up, Exhale down. Feel that engagement at the hips. Again, right lifts up. Exhale down. Then the left up. Exhale down. One more time, side to side. Right leg up. Exhale down. Left leg up. Inhale. Exhale down. Feet to the floor, hands to the lap. Take a full breath in. Let it out. Good. With an inhale, let's walk our feet out in front of us. Bring our toes so that we can see them in front of the knees. Feet to the floor, bottom in the chair. Look down at the space between those toes. Now that might be enough as we look down. If we feel stable, we can allow the hands to continue down the legs towards the ankles. The head hangs heavy. Shake the head out, yes and no. Bringing our head back to center. One vertebrae at a time. Let's roll ourselves up, walking the hands up the legs. Breathe it out. Inhale, draw the hands together at the heart. Weave the fingers together, and then release your index fingers pointing up towards the sky. We'll bend the knees and bring our feet firmly to the ground. If the shoulders are tender, you can keep the hands in front of the heart, pointing up right in front of your nose. If it feels all right to straighten those arms, let's extend them up overhead, biceps beside the ears. Pointing up, breathe in. Exhale, crescent moon to the right. Index fingers will reach over towards the right side of your space, opening on the left side body without collapsing on the right. Inhale, let's come back to center, pointing straight up. Exhale, take it over to the left, half crescent on this side, finding that counterbalance. Inhale, let's lift ourselves up to center. With an exhale, release the index fingers. Slide the hands behind the head, elbows wide. Let's tip our chin up into those hands, pressing the heart towards the sky. Take 2 open mouth exhales. Sigh it out. Inhale, let's look forward. With an exhale, release the grip, drop the hands to your sides. Good. Shaking out through the fingers, breathe in. Exhale it out, place your hands to the lap. Good. Take another full breath in and let it out. Our next inhale, let's bring those hands back together at our heart. Weave the fingers together and then switch the direction. So the opposite pinky finger is crossed in front. More than likely, this is the way that is out of our habit, so it's probably going to feel a little odd. Let's release our index fingers, keeping that strong steeple grip. The hands can remain in front of the heart or lift up overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, crescent moon to the right, growing with grounded power. Inhale, lift back to center. Exhale, take it to the left, keeping the feet planted. Inhale, let's lift to center. Good. With an exhale, weave the fingers together. So release those index fingers. Then we're going to open the palms as we slide our hands behind the head. Elbows wide. Tip the chin up. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale to the sky. Elbows wide. Open that heart. 2 more breaths. Inhale, let's sit up. Reach the arms up and open the grip. Exhale, lower the hands back down to your lap. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Good. Once again, full breath in. Let it go. Sitting tall, let's breathe in. Exhale, lower the right ear to the right shoulder. Keep the left shoulder down, softening through the neck, the jaw, maybe opening and closing our mouth a few times. This is already a pretty intense neck stretch. You can keep the hands where they're at. If you'd like to add a little bit more, we'll bring our right arm up over the head, right fingers to the left ear. It's kind of like we're hugging the top of the head without pulling on the neck. Holding both shadow and light, finding that balance. Exhale, release the right hand to the lap. Inhale, let's pick our head up to center. And with an exhale, shrug those shoulders up and back a few times, rolling them out. Keeping our shoulders down, hands to the lap, breathe in. Exhale, lower the left ear to the left shoulder. Breathing down the right side of your neck. And we can stay right where we're at. We can bring our left arm up over the head, left fingers on the right ear, not pulling, not straining, just adding a little bit of depth. Exhale, release the left hand to the lap. Inhale, let's pick our head back up to center. Exhale, now lower the head straight down, chin to chest. We'll keep our shoulders up, weave the fingers together, place the palms at the base of the skull, and let the elbows point down. We're careful not to pull or yank on the head, simply adding weight, which deepens our stretch. Exhale, release the grip, lower the hands. Inhale, let's pick our head back up, stack it on top of our spine. Breathe in and breathe it out. Good. As we inhale, let's reach the arms high overhead, expanding through the fingers. Exhale, draw the hands together at our heart. Closing our eyes, pausing, acknowledging the connection we've made between the light and the shadow, knowing that it doesn't have to be one or the other. finding those varying degrees of light until we meet again. We'll lift our thumbs to our forehead, breathe in, exhale, holy namaste. If this video was helpful to you, I'd love to see you again. I'm Lindsay and I run Visions Incorporated, where I offer live virtual classes and deeper support. You can find all the links to practice with me again below, or check out visionsincorporated.com to join the community.